Hello, hello. Is the microphone working? Let me know. Oh no, my cat is coming. Hello, hello. I just thought, like, last minute stream. How's the microphone found? Can you guys hear me? I didn't do any sound checks. Cool, cool. I was just thinking of, like, just gonna make some assets, because why not? Let's see. So how's everyone tonight? Nice, nice. Yeah, tonight's been going good. I was working pretty late. I have another job where I work as a game engineer full time, and I was just trying to get like this bug fixed, and it took all day. But I'm done now. If you guys were also curious on making Pokemon games, I uploaded a tutorial earlier on how to get started, especially with the 4-directional movement. Making Professor Birch's house right now, or his lab, whatever you want to call it. Can't wait to see the new update. Would love to play the next update or anything announced. Yeah, I was actually gonna finish the update today, but yeah, I got busy. I just finished work at 11:46 p.m. So I just want to do some Gamma Emerald stuff. But I could show you guys a little sneak peek at what's coming, unless you guys care about spoilers. Probably higher. The break was fine. I still did a bunch of stuff, just needed a break from Gamma Emerald for a bit because, you know, I working so hard on it, I just didn't want to burn out. But it's been fine. The stream's not really anything serious, so it's just working on assets. How wide should I make this? Let's try that. Hmm. Yeah, the music's from the game. This is actually my OC's battle theme. Let's try to make a window. It's probably a weird way to do this. Nice little square window. I'm a bit quiet. Okay. I don't want to get too loud, but how's this? Too loud? Perfect. Oh, that's good. There we go. Hmm. Secret floor. What is this music? What the heck? Stop it. What the heck is that music? Oh no, it won't let me play. Oh, there we go. Alright. Back to this. Oh. There we go. It's coming together. That looks... almost looks alright. Yeah. I want to make the game online. I just, I don't know how to do that just yet. Soon, probably. Am I making Little Root Town? Yeah, that's just what I'm working on right now. It's supposed to be Professor Birch's place. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm basing this design off of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Something is in the way. Looks better than average house, yeah. Thank you for working on this. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited for it too. This game is not easy to make. What the heck? What the heck? Why can't I? There we go. Yeah, Emerald was my favorite when I was a kid. Wait. There we go. Yeah, Game Emerald will be a 1-to-1 remake of Pokemon Emerald. I don't know if it'll be a remaster though. That would imply original assets, and not really allowed to use the original assets. That's why I'm making all these models. So it's going to be more of like a remake. There we go. Okay. And over there is the Ashen Forest. Without the trees. It's all naked. Yeah, now the hard part is just to paint it. There we go. Yeah. I got the town right here. So this little placeholder I built, this is gonna get replaced with the new one. It's probably gonna be too big. I'll try it out. Let's see, so this one will be actually, how do I name this one? Ah, okay. Okay. This one will be M_Professor Birch. Oops. I should specify lab. And then I'll just save this in my folder. Buildings. Prof. Birch lab. Here's on my other screen right now. Alright. Let's see how it looks in game so far. Yeah, it's a little big. I think there's some... Yeah, some of these faces are wrong, so I'll just have to fix these. Oh. Missing a whole face here. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, that's pretty big. What do you guys think? That's massive. So you guys want to see a spoiler for the next update? Here's the spoiler. Where is it? Oh. This little goober. It's finished. I just finished animating him 2 nights ago. So when he appears, I made him so he like moves his hat. Oh, of course it's blurred. Oh, there we go. You see? Ooh. So he does that when the camera pans out. That's his little intro. And he blinks. He's gonna be a little tough to make because I have to make like all the Kanto starters and all that. But he's gonna appear in the volcanic area. You wanna hear his theme? I didn't make it yet. Oh, updates. The next thing I wanted to model was the gym. I don't have like a specific gym idea, but I was just gonna borrow the design from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh. It crashed. Oh, Coeso Blanco, thanks for the $5. You say, shush, the Nintenjas could be anywhere? Yeah, they could be anywhere. They could also be in my room, watching me right now, over my shoulders. Making sure I don't leak any Nintendo stuff. Why did it have to crash? Look, it's Charizard. Blom, 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 blom. Look, it's Red's Overworld Sprite. Blom, blom, blom. When, when the game loads back up eventually, I'll show you where to find them. Shiny Charizard? Should all of Red's Pokemon be shiny? Or is that like too overkill? What do you guys think? I'll let you choose. Only Charizard and Pikachu? Omega Charizard and Fat Pikachu? Where he just says P. Shiny is overkill. How overkill can it be? Loading. It may take a little bit to actually push this update, because I was refactoring things and it was starting to get a little messy. Like over here, starting to lose track of what I was doing. Oh, if you guys saw the tutorial earlier, you saw a simplified version of this, but this is Gamma Emerald's movement system right here. It's a bit messy, but this incorporates like collision detection, so if there's a tile available that you can walk into, or if it's an NPC, or if it's a door, etc, etc. If the first tutorial does well, I can continue that by showing you how to make like your own tile detection and all that for movement. You got a favorite poison type? Muck. I like Muck. Looks like a roguelike map. Oh, dude, I would love to make a Pokemon roguelike game, but I don't think there's any, like... I don't know what the right term is, like a community for it or whatever. Like, I could make one, but, like, would it even be good? I love roguelikes. What the heck? No mesh found. Oh, I broke it. Alright, let's delete this old one. I can't even get deleted, okay. Let's re-export it. Exports. Refresh. Here we are. Birch Lab. Import. Correct shading, wrong tangents. A. Yeah, that looks a bit weird. Once I properly UV unwrap it, those tangents and sides would get a little fixed, so the shadows would make sense. But right now, it's more of just a block out for what I want to make. It is pretty huge. I might need to make this area bigger. This area size is based off of the Game Boy, but I might need to make it bigger. The minimap in game. Huh. Yeah, I'm liking this geometry. It looks pretty neat. Still pretty big though. Let's try walking around it. Curse you. That's Professor Burst trying to talk to me, but he's being annoying. There we go. Yeah, that's so big. Look, guys. Do you see Brendan? It's crazy. Oh, a feature you guys will get to see in a full game. You see this grass that I drew here? I made a shader so it detects where your player is on like the world space, and the grass curves around it. Look at that. Now imagine a Pokemon jumping out at you from the tall grass. Ooh. Big building. I think I need to make Little Root bigger. I'll do it after though. Are you gonna make it so you can see the Pokemon before you touch them? Maybe. We'll see. There's some stuff I want to... Actually, there's a lot of stuff I want to add. It's pretty clean. It's the small details that make the game the best. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. So I'll hide this. Let's try making the gym. See how difficult it's gonna be. I'm just gonna freehand it. The door will probably be this wide. Bow, bow, bow. Man, I love making this song. Oh, I want to make more battle themes like this. Is this the correct size? Probably. Let's go for that. That's where the front of the door will go. Let's keep it in ratio powers of 2s. Yo, welcome people. If you didn't hear me earlier, this is just like a random late night stream. I'm just working on assets, thought I'd stream it, because I know some people said they would like to watch if possible. I'm like, sure, why not? Not the Pokemon, but the choice. Let's see. So now this part's gonna be tricky. I do that, and then try to bend it over here. That's too much of a bend. Let's go. Probably right here. Oh no. Oh, actually, probably be better if I just all the way here, make a little... Actually, how should I do this? I need to make like a big bend. Let's get rid of this stuff. Oh. Whoa. Why can't I bevel? Sure, good enough. This looks silly. This is supposed to be the gym if it's not obvious. That's way too wide. There we go. I do like the documentation making the process. Yeah, it's alright. There's a lot of steps though. Did you build all the villages on Unreal, or did you make others on Blender? That's a good question. At the beginning, I was actually making all the land tiles, like Little Root and Route 101, Route 102, all in Blender. Then I realized it's a lot faster doing it in Engine, so I built a collection of tiles to actually build, like, the floor around me, like the different ledges, different stairs, so much faster. Probably more optimized if I just kept it in Blender, but in Blender it's really, really hard because, like, if you make a small 1 pixel mistake, you gotta start over. Not really start over, more like you have to adjust one thing, that one thing adjusts other things, like a domino effect. While in Unreal Engine, you can kind of just copy and paste things back and forth. Can you make it so Birch gets attacked by Poochyena instead of a Zigzagoon? It never made sense why they changed it from Ruby and Sapphire. Sure, yeah. I can make it so it's a Poochyena. It was a Zigzagoon in Emerald, which is what I was just following, but yeah, I can make it a Pooch. A Poochie Mama. Also trying Unreal Engine, this software is the future. I do agree, Unreal Engine is incredibly powerful. It's not only used for games, but it's also used for, like, medical stuff, military, movies, everything. Oops, there we go. What do you guys think about the comment earlier? Should it be a Poochyena instead of a Zigzagoon that attacks Birch? How do you guys feel about that? You want a Poochie Mama? Now, how should I do this top? Oh, actually... No, we just gotta make the roof. Gym's gonna look so much smaller. Maybe we can adjust that later. Well, let's get rid of that. Gotta mirror everything. That's how you do it. Like that, and then these go out. Oh. So these. Oh, this is getting a little tricky. Let's not move that. There we go. No, it's gotta be a better way to do that. So you guys want the Poochyena over Zigzagoon? You're calling it a goon? The blueprint language is super easy to understand. I find I will struggle a bit with certain variables, but frankly, compared to C++, it's incredible. Yes, actually, I agree. Blueprint is basically the same as C++, like it's exact same principles on how to program with it. The difference is Blueprint is a lot more visual, which is easier for people like me, where I have like dyslexia, and sometimes reading off of Visual Studio gets a little frustrating because sometimes I'll misread things and change code when it did need to be changed. I just feel like Puchiana makes sense since they're a little more aggressive and territorial. Yeah, I like Zigzagoon because it reminds me of my old cat. Probably smells like my old cat too. Oh, there we go. That looks a lot better. Let me just stretch this out. Oh. Whoa, I didn't do that right. Okay, hold on. Oh, what the heck? I thought I was mirroring this. There we go. So that looks fine, and then I just gotta build the top layer. How am I gonna do this? What is that noise? It's called copyright, that's what that is. And start over the playlist. Remade better, just like George Lopez. What if there's a Pokemon game without Pokeballs and you had to befriend them through the helping and protecting or feeding? There is a game like that. I think it's the Pokemon... I don't think it's called Pokemon Snap, but there's a game for the N64 where you take pictures of the Pokedudes and you like can leave snacks for them and all that. I think it's been a very long time since I last played it. Probably this far. Oh, this is gonna look weird. What is wrong with this? It's getting there. Oh yeah, Pokemon Ranger is pretty good. I like that. Imagine Nintendo responds to Peller by making their own dating simulator. Oh, I don't think she should joke around about that. That sounds pretty bad. What? Nintendo used to run a red light district? Are you sure? What the heck? What you guys think of Larry and Sherry? That's the theme playing right now. What? Yeah, this is looking pretty cool as a gym, I think. What do you guys think? Would you call this a gym? A small gym? 3.5 out of 5. How am I gonna do this? Oh, you thought Larry and Sherry were a 3.5 out of 5? How authentic are you going with Emerald? Like, are we getting the splits, newer gen, loser? Yeah, so we're going up to 6th gen for stats. So yeah, there will be a physical and special split, which is already in the demo. And for moves, we're actually getting 618 moves, which I'm making all by hand. It's very, very painful, but it'll be worth it because it'll all feel all brand new, right? It won't feel like some sort of generated crap. It's all handmade. too big. There we go. Then we got some sort of cool looking engrave for the walls of the gym. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what do you guys think of this? I think this looks pretty neat. Just gotta make the doors. This could be the first prototype. I'll see how it looks in game after everything is done, but this would be the gym. A lot smaller than Professor Birch's lab. I still feel like this should be wider though. I'll leave it. Let's see, there we go. I guess I can also add some detail here. Let's save that. Blink lights this project consumed their soul. Can blink because I've been working on this project for so long. Was this project inspired by the voxel remake of Diamond Pearl Platinum? No, it wasn't. I've been wanting to make an Emerald remake for like the longest time. I'd say probably since I was a teenager. I'm 28 now, and I just never had time to do it. When I was a kid, I did remake Fire Red, but it was very basic. As like you move around and spawn Pokemon in the wild. But that was as far as I went. And then I realized after so many years, I got better at making games. I'm like, I'll try again. And that's when I started making Gamma Emerald. Groovy. So this one will be called Gym. There we go. A couple new buildings to work with now. Which gym? Yes. Hey there, hope your evening's going well and I love your hard work. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, so it's feels good when someone compliments it. And my evening has been going good. How about you? It's time to show you guys a work in progress for whoever is watching this live. Oh yeah, there's a funny thing you're about to see. Can you see it where my mouse is? Over here. There's a certain little fella that just happens to be inside the demo. Where am I going? Ah, okay. This is the location of where you find red. But I wonder... Oops. I wonder if, put myself on the right spot, right grid. I think so. Okay. So, this is where you would find red, and when you interact with them... Oh, I'm too close. It's the wrong music. But yeah, this is, what it looks like. Oh no, he's blurred. Sprites are loading in. You like my shiny? My shiny is the shiniest of all. Rude. For the game, do you think you have to put more work on modeling compared to coding? That's a good question. I think it's 50-50. I'm doing everything by myself. So, like, mostly everything by myself. Sawali, she's been helping with some of the trainer sprites, which is great. But all the modeling and coding I'm doing by myself, which I would love to get help if anyone is, you know, could do the same style I'm doing. If they want to join the project, I'm more than happy to have people join. Actually, it is a legit shiny Cresselia, but this isn't my save. This is a fan save. I want to try to beat Red with his debug team, not his real team. Niles, it's it's not my Pikachu. I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna dox the Pikachu. Alright, but yeah, that's where you'll find Red, way over there. It's my Pikachu. It's not your Pikachu. This save belongs to someone that's not you. Are you working on a mobile version of the game? Like, that's like a very popular question I get. The short answer is no. the long answer is, when it comes to mobile apps, you have to have the rights to 100% of the content to distribute it, right? Especially for things like the Apple Store, Google Play, whatever, because when you release on those platforms, you have to promise with the agreement, and if you accept the agreement when publishing apps on there, and you lie about it, you can get a lot of trouble, huge trouble, especially with Nintendo if you're caught lying. So that's why I've only been releasing on places like itch.io and GameJolt, because there's no agreements like that. You just have to promise you're not breaking any rules or laws. And I've been following all the rules, so my fan game is okay as long as it's on those two sites. If you want a mobile version, a fan or someone will have to do like a mobile port themselves. Like, I'm not saying that's what you have to do. I don't want to say to do it, but like that's like a loophole. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, whoops. Dang. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Unless it's something like an APK for GitHub or something, but that's super dicey. Even then, that's still gonna be a lot of work for me, like to make like a whole separate game just for mobile. It's not as easy as just like going to like file export phone app or whatever. I kind of have to like redo the whole architecture of the code to work for a mobile phone. For a free game that I'm not getting paid for, it's too much work. I think I'm only like one person, so if someone else were to do it, then I think that'd be fine. When later is fine if you're okay to do extra work. Yeah. As long as your phone can handle it. Let's see, what else? What else could I model? Whoa. Oh. Right. Actually, I'll save that later. Did you guys see the other routes yet? Did I ever show those? This one I'm pretty sure I showed. Old Sprite, that's gonna change. This is gonna be Oldale eventually. I just gotta make some NPCs and better models. And over here is Route 101? I think that's what this is. Yeah. And over here is where I filmed the Miku event. I'm just about to finish my first year in CS, and it's pretty tiring. Do you also get a CS degree? No, actually, I am self-taught. I work as a full-time game developer at a game studio as a artist and game engineer, but I'm completely self-taught, never went to school for it. Dude, I'm gonna beat Red using Kanto Stars and Pikachu and make sure he knows his place. Okay, buddy. Okay, whatever you say. Let's apply that. Back to birch. So the hard part about prepping these for painting is that the UVs have to be done in a specific way that allows pixel art to easily go on it. There's a lot of parts here. Oh, what event? The, last year, I made a Miku Halloween event in Gamma Emerald, so, it was never public, but I made a video of it, where if you walk past a tree around, like, late October, randomly a hypno will jump out at you, and it'll try to, like, hypnotize you, and when it does, you'll be transported to a graveyard where there's a ghost Miku, like Hatsumiku, and she battles you with, like, ghost-type Pokemon. Alright, so let's figure out these UVs. So now the next step for those joining in late, I'm just unwrapping the building I just made so I can paint it in pixel art. Just gotta get rid of this gym first. There we go. Oh, actually I think it'd be a lot better if I had all these walls connected. Normally you'd work with seams, but since this is a low poly building and the focus is pixel art, I don't have to be so precise. I can just kind of cheat and just project it, because that's how it's going to look like with pixel art. There we go. And same with these. Wow, self-taught. I can't imagine myself doing that. I guess education helps a lot. Yeah. I'm very obsessed with making games. Don't know if that's been obvious. I started when I was like 8 years old. So do you go by feeling when you model these assets? Sort of. I have like a visual in my head how I want it to look, but I also on my other monitor I have references from other games of the same building, just in different eras. And I try to kind of make like a remix of it to make like a Gamma Emerald style. I was about to say, wouldn't seams help? Well, excited to see how you... Oh yeah, seams would help, but like I said, something for this, it's not as mandatory. If it was more of a complicated model where I need to have like specific like sections, then yeah. But when it comes to like, I'll show you an example. Like a building like this, no seams on this, but you can see this is how I unwrapped it, right? Literally just flattened it. So it's pretty easy. And that's going to do the same with this one. Hey, thanks Pedro for the $2 donation. Ghost type trainer Miku is pretty cool, yes I agree. Super for the release, love the demo and the soundtrack. Also have it on Spotify, keep up the good work. Yeah, if you guys are listening and enjoying the music, that is the Gamma Emerald OST. It is on Spotify, so you can stream it, do whatever you want with it. Alright. I'm actually not sure what TOOG means. maybe Pedro can explain that. So something like this, I will do seams for. Just gotta clean up some of this geometry. In Gamma Emerald, what was your guys' favorite mercenary fight? Oh, snap. Okay, I guess that's the stay for now. Oh, TOG means too good. Hey, thanks Saxon for the $2 donation. Is SC only way we can support? I'm not sure what SC is, but I have a Patreon if you want to support me making games. It's not necessarily just for Gamma Emerald, but it's a place where you can help me keep making games forever without having to, you know, do other things. Oh, super chat. SC super chat. The super chats for sure help, but Patreon is number one place you can support me. No, that'll look bad. Look, I know you can't make money selling it, and that I'll have a so that yeah, like I said, so Patreon is probably the best place to support me on there, or you know, you can commission me for music if you want. I have music commissions if you guys didn't know. Phone's about to die. Thanks for continuing to work on the game, even with all the bugs. Love the determination to keep at it. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Gamer Smurf. Yeah, the demo has a bit of bugs because since it's a demo, it's more of a showcase of how it'll look like. So I didn't really spend time perfecting the code. It kind of just enough to get it working. But the full game, it'll be 100% perfect. Like bugs would be impossible because everything's gonna be load super nicely. Well, in the demo, it's kind of like it's being plucked as you go. That's why it crashes a lot and things like that. I could fix it, but that would take probably a month of work, and I'm like, I could put that time towards the full game. Does this game use C++? Yes, it does. It's all C++ and blueprints. Actually, let's see if I can show you some. I don't remember where I placed it. Ah. Here, I'll show you some stuff. The current soundtrack is the best thing I've ever made. Thank you. That's me on guitar as well, by the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, as I was saying, speaking of music, if you guys wanted to hire me to make your own soundtracks for games, or if you just want your own songs, I have a VGen, which you can hire me to make music for you, if that's another way you want to support me, but also get something out of it. I'll post my dashboard here. Here you go. So as if you ever wanted to hire me, it's that link there. Or you can just DM me and ask me like what you want and all that, and I can talk with you and see what we can do. But this is some of the code for the Gamma engine, which will be eventually Gamma Emerald. Let's see, Battle Manager. So this stuff has a lot of commented stuff out because I was reworking it. I'll show you the OST Manager. This one, OST Manager, is gonna be so much better. In the demo, I was using kind of like a cheap version of this, where if you were to like walk into another area or save and move around, the music would restart, which was pretty weird. But now the way it works, this plays one soundtrack at a time and does not change unless I tell it to change, so it's bug free. And yeah. Oh, you know what? I should delete this unused geometry. J-rock music is the best music. Oh, I love J-rock. I have a lot of favorite Japanese bands that are all like J-rock. Can you use software like SolidWorks to build models? Probably. The most important thing for models to work in Gamma Emerald or the Gamma engine is it has to be FBX format. It could be an object format, like a wavefront object, but FBX is a lot more better for things like games. Alright, now let's highlight all of these and these. I guess this too, and there we go. And then just give it a Q projection. Ah. Okay. I guess I do have to put a seam on this one. Oops, wrong one. Why is it not working? Do you ever get emotionally attached to your sprites? Like, ah yes, this bush is my son now. Not really, no. Because when you're making a game, things change all the time. Like the Brendan sprite, the one you guys seen in a demo, that was like the 5th version. I made so many other versions that just didn't work out. Now, why aren't you working? Oh, here it is. What the heck? Time to clean up these stupid lines. it doesn't want to work. Oops. Yeah, it might be the interior. It's trying to keep it optimized, but it's only 3 faces. But for some reason, this face is not attached, but it should be. Yeah, what the heck? Actually, probably faster if I just delete it, re-added a face. Yeah, that looks weird. Oh, it's still separated. Can you explain the entire flow of how you build a model, place it, and somehow it becomes in game? I'm a newbie, lol. Appreciate your work, loving the content in games. Yeah. So the entire flow is kind of lengthy, so I would simplify it. You see these, like, so this is Blender, the software. You see these little grid spaces. Oh no, my old music is playing. Old music I made. You know, I'll leave it on. It's back when I used to make a lot of Outrun music. Yeah, so this is Blender. Each grid space here represents one grid space in Unreal Engine. The way to set that up was in the world settings, which I can't remember. Oh, here they are, the scale. I chose 0.640, which in Unreal units is about a 100 by 100 pixel box. So in Blender, it got down to the nearest possible pixel, which is like perfect. And so whenever I were to build something, I just literally just follow this grid here. So like whatever I do, it'll always just be like the proper scale. Like so, this is one walkable tile. So that he would, Brendan would stand on the center of this, and it's a 2 tiles, 3 tiles, 4, 5, 6, so on and so on. Imagine a pixel spray in a corner like, Father, why have you abandoned me? Actually, that's that underneath the ground. there's a hidden swampert. Dang. Will we be able to catch all the starters? Yes. Yes, you will. They will be in the wild, but they will be very rare. Won't be easy. What do you guys think of my old music I used to make? Uh. Oh, you're streaming in the server? Uh. I have this one on a playlist. Oh, nice. Well, Spotify's being stupid. Here, let's play my my Team Star remix. Alright. This. I do not like how this looks. Yeah. Oh, that looks terrible. I probably should just redo this chimney. I'll come back to it later. When is the update going to be live? I am not sure. Let's see. All these unnecessary edges. I see some N-gons, but I'll come back for that after. Yeah, this is the chore part of 3D modeling, just the cleanup phase. You gotta get rid of those N-gons. What the heck? I just realized this is wrong. The mirror modifier did not save. There we go. Uh, no, not my old music. Let's go back to this. Probably would have been a lot better if I, like, before I mirror it, if I were to just unwrap this first. I'm also just do a simple cubic projection. No, that looks terrible. Let's delete these under faces. Oh, I already deleted them. Huh. Okay. Then... Oof. Whoa. Dang. That looks terrible. Since these are static objects in the game, would the n-gons cause much problems for text projection? Yeah, like, if it's on the backside, since it's also low poly, I could leave the n-gons in there, it won't have much impact at all. But leaving n-gons in the front, you would see texture smearing, like it looked like it's bending on a flat surface, which just doesn't make sense. So that's why I would clean it up, but the backside I don't really care for. Oh, here's a good example. This is supposed to be a number, but you can see, since there's an n-gon here, it's completely distorted in the middle, so if I triangulate it, well, that didn't really help much. I give it a cube projection, now you can see what it's supposed to look like. But with the n-gon, this is what the texture look like in game. Kinda silly. Will you be adding custom themes to these buildings later? Like the one building can have potential for different area and weather? I'm not sure what you mean, but if you explain it again, maybe I could answer it. Oh, I could mirror this. Oops. Oh, I already deleted it. Oh, like buildings have weather or dystopian details to them. Probably not in the main area of Emerald, because all the buildings are supposed to be like new, because it's a new area. But maybe I could do like the towers, like Sky Tower like that, or maybe I can invent a whole new area where there's like decrepit buildings full of ghost Pokemon. If anyone watching is a 3D modeler and could do what I do or better, probably better than me, and if you want to join that project, you can ping me in the Discord server and we can discuss a portfolio and see if this project is fun for you. As probably gonna need a lot more help to get the full game done, or it may take a while. Starting to get late. I'm just thinking how much longer I want to stream for. Getting the demo reel up to snuff then for sure. Yeah. There was someone who applied last year to do some 3D modeling, but they disappeared. So I have no idea what's going on with that. But all their models look pretty good. But I have a feeling uh, they probably weren't made from scratch. Like it looked like a map editor type of model setup. Like had a lot of triangulated faces when they didn't need to be. You only triangulate when it's already in engine, but he was showing me the work in progress system was already triangulated, so I'm like, don't want to steal assets on to make them. I like the idea of making the lowers more spooky or towers more spooky. It'll make me clench my cheeks and brace right back before going in. Yeah. Also, sorry if you hear my fat cat meowing. He always wants attention. Thinking I may want to take a break. It's been a couple hours already modeling. You guys want to see what Aeroblast is going to look like in game? Oh, it didn't load. It's gonna look like something like this. Oh, that didn't load either. Oh, oh. That's a Lugia's special move. I tried to make it look very anime. It has other parts too, like when the ball is charging. Actually, little fun fact, all those little streaks, when they go in, those are a bunch of little baby Lugias. the Sprite. And then yeah, this the explosion when it hits the Pokemon. Whoa. Nice blue and orange colors. I should have really fixed bounce. This is what bounce's programming looks like for blueprints. The reason why it doesn't work, because I didn't finish it, it actually has to do with in here, where this gets this gets pretty messy. But this is the core of the tax system. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, if you're curious about the physical and split, it's right here. All the math for it. Physical and special, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, there's the burn, the weather, double damage charge, stab is also included. There's a lot to it. Would it be interesting if I were to stream me working on the Gamma engine as well? Because it's still pretty like in an infant stage. Like there's still a lot of stuff to make and add on to it. Oh, this is this whole messy cloud of here. This is just saying like this is dialogue. It's like when a Pokemon attacks, display a name. Oh yeah, this whole isolated section. This whole section is just like if the Pokemon fell in love with your Pokemon or the enemy Pokemon, it does all this. Now here's the crazy thing. So this is the dialogue widget, and inside here is a crap ton of stuff. Like all this is just to type a letter. The stuff afterwards is like the ending. And then over here is a collection, my little messy pile of like events that would happen during a dialogue. Like spawning an NPC, picking up items, triggering a battle, such and such. See? NPC cutscenes. And there's like other things too, like there's like the functions that are nested inside here. So there's a lot of stuff. This is how the NPC works. It's just it's all like movement and detections, and to check for blockage. So there's like line traces to make sure they don't walk through walls. Is there gonna be an Easter egg NPC that's just you telling, you yelling at your code? Well, my OC is gonna be in the game. He's gonna be very RNG, like he can appear anywhere, and if you beat him, you get the shiny charm. But he's gonna have like post Elite 4 Pokemon, so if you find him early, you're probably not gonna beat him. Oh yeah, and the I have the player controller. Hold on. Here we go, the battle player. This is where all the magic happens, like throwing your Pokemon, doing the special effects, zooming out effect, camera effects, deciding which Pokemon if they're big or not, move Brendan or May off the screen, figure out which Pokemon is nearest to first. So say if your Pokemon in your first slot is fainted, then it's going to choose your second. If your second's fainted, then your third. Battle camera animation, so we slide out. We're going to figure out if there's any abilities, like charge or whatever, or intimidate. We're going to spawn the HUD. And then after that, we're going to run a debugger, make sure everything is working. And in this section down here, this is connected to the camera cinematics. So like if you just don't play, it'll start doing these camera animations. I know the blueprints look a bit messy. It's partly why the demo crashes, but again, in my defense, it's just a demo. I didn't expect anyone to even play it. It was just supposed to be enough to get the game working, but the full game definitely does not look like this. It's a lot more better. I can actually show you some of the code for the full game and how neat and tidy it looks. There we go. This is also the engine that will be open source. Like you guys will be able to download a copy of it and do what you want to, like alter the code, add more code, change things, whatever you want. So this is the actual engine. Let's see, so if I just it's been a few weeks since I've been last in here. There should be a battle controller. Oh, here we go, the battle component. So this is how the battle system will be set up. It's a lot more stable. Very stable. In fact, I couldn't even get it to crash. I couldn't even get it to glitch. It's super stable. Everything is like precisely executed. Like even down here, these are all the status effects. They're all done with macros, so they're like perfect. Not heavy at all. Loads on the spot, all in real time. And I spent a lot of time perfecting all this, like even this too. So I can show you, I'll show you an example. If I just go to my attacks here, if I go to tackle, one of the ailments are now attached to attacks themselves. So like in Gamma Emerald, they're attached to the effect within inside the blueprint, which could have been heavy, but now we can attach these directly to the attack via like details panel. So in here, I'll set the frozen here, and then the chance to freeze will be 100%. So if I just hit play, you'll see what it looks like. Oh, except for that it crashed. Hold on. That's a Visual Studio crash, not an engine crash. Sometimes when I use hotkeys, it doesn't like it, so it'll crash. Something Unreal Engine's got to fix. Let's reopen our last tabs, and then hit play again, and now we should get our... There we go. So I also included a debugger, but I'll make it a lot more advanced looking later on. Right now it's just good enough to read the details. So if I use tackle... Oh, that's a bit loud, my apologies. But you should be able to freeze Pokemon now, yeah, see? Piplup froze, and it froze on the animation frame. Frozen again. But yeah, so battles will be a lot more nicer. You can swap out Pokemon. Let me try something. I've been working on the new way of like changing Pokemon. So it looks like this. So now you can use your keyboard or your controller. You can just select the Pokemon. It's still a work in progress, but yeah, see? And you might notice that like when a Pokemon lands, the screen shakes because they're heavy. Oh, Dino got frozen. So if I try to attack, oh, it thought out first try. Look at that. But yeah, so this will be a public tool for all you guys. I'll be using this to make Gamma Emerald. It's a lot more better, a lot more stable than the demo code. So I'm excited for that. I was hoping to perfect the engine first before I start working on the full game, but I'm kind of going back and forth, work on a full game, working on the engine, and this has included dialogue systems, like plugins baked in, so you don't have to buy like anything fancy. You don't have to buy like a whole new subset of tools. Everything's included, like my dialogue system here. So I already have everything programmed and coded, as you can see here. Everything is done for you. So all you gotta do is think of it like RPG Maker, but for Unreal Engine. It's all done for you. You just gotta know like what buttons to press. You can, and the great thing about this, since it's public, or will be public, you can modify this, add things to it, add like your own UI, your own designs. In the designer here, I based this off of Black and White. So yeah. Any questions on that? You should make like the evil team or Rue NPC that take out their Pokemon to fight you, to take out their Pokemon and kick them out into the battlefield. Well, that would be up to whoever wants to make that. Do you use any VST effect plugins for the sound effects of the game? No. Nope, not at all. Inside Unreal Engine, there's a audio attenuation plugin that's already built in. It's not really a VST, it is a plugin, but it comes with it, and you can set up reverb volumes, so like how loud like audio would bounce around the room basically. It's pretty cool. I don't really use it because it could get messy pretty easily, but yeah, it's there if you want it. We're just over 2 hours. Yeah, I think I'll call it. I'm getting tired, a little hungry. Well, thanks for joining this late night stream. Didn't think anyone was going to join, but hope you enjoyed watching me work on some models, talk about the engine and the game itself. If you have any other future questions after the stream, you can ping me on Discord in the server, or, you know, talk to me on Twitter, whatever you want. And if you want to support me, as the questions were earlier, I do have a Patreon, which I'll try to post it. I have a Patreon and a VGen. The Patreon is just if you want to support me in general, and the VGen is if you want to hire me for anything. Here's my Patreon link. And the VGen, I guess I'll send that again too, just in case. And here is the VGen link if you guys want to hire me for some music. And yeah, alright. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.